What happens when you go 50-50 with her? What happens when you go halves on a mortgage with her? What happens when you don't have an abundance mindset and you're not willing to walk away for the sake of your own self-respect? Now, this comment is supposed to read, my friend's girl cheated on him and they literally just got a mortgage and bro got back with her. Something along those lines. See, this is the bullshit certain men are having to tolerate, certain men are having to put up with because they've gone 50-50, because they've gone halves on a mortgage with a girl and they don't have an abundance mindset. If you don't have an abundance mindset, i.e., you're willing to walk away and potentially lose it all for your self-respect, you're going to be treated like a damn fool. I guarantee you, throughout this relationship, I'm talking about this relationship like to say it's in the past. This relationship is still active. This comment was left 54 blood clot minutes ago. I guarantee you, throughout this relationship and in the future, his missus is disrespecting him. I was going to say, yeah, cheating. Yeah, obviously cheating. Treated him like he's a damn fool. They probably don't even sleep in the same bed. Of course not. There's a next man sleeping in the bed. Or she sleeps in a next man's bed. You have to have an abundance mindset and you cannot have one-itis. What's one-itis? This is what happens to a lot of men. It's happened to the best of us. You get with a girl, you fall for a girl, and now you believe this is the only girl out there for me. So when you're in a breakup or you're having a breakup and that, you don't even feel like you can get another woman. It's almost like other women, they're there, but they're sort of invisible at the same time. Like they're behind like a glass sort of cabinet. You can look, but you can't get to them. Man, they need to drop that mentality, man. Another reason why certain men are put in this position is because when it comes, like if they're put in a situation where they should be breaking up with a woman, obviously they're weak in that, but they won't go through with the breakup because they will think about the financial element. They will think about the logistical element. The financial element is, oh boy, I'm going to lose out. I spent the last 5 years saving up to put down this deposit for this property. I might lose some of that deposit because it might not be a straight 50-50 split. Obviously got kids and whatnot. Coupled with the fact that I've had to pay for all this furniture that I'm probably not going to be able to take with me, pay for all the solicitor's fees and that, potentially stamp duty, depends on the value of the property. Certain men are not willing to walk away. The logistics, it might be a case, oh boy, I'm not really earning that much money at the moment. So, if I lose out on this property, I might have to go and stay in my mum's yard. That I might have to go and find a job in my mum's local area where I grew up. Just nonsense like that. Man, you need to get your own things. Do not go 50-50. Do not go halves on a mortgage with a woman unless you're willing to walk away and potentially lose out. If you want to do a little business on the side and that, buying properties, fixing them up and selling them, yeah, you're not tied in, you're not roped into anything. But when you go 50-50 on a mortgage, when you go halves on a mortgage with a girl, remember there are other factors in place. You might have kids and that. It ain't gonna be no straight 50-50 split. And okay, let's say it is a straight 50-50 split. Okay, so you sell the house. Are you going to be able to buy another house? More than likely, you're not. That's why you decided to go 50-50 on this house with this woman, because if you could have truly afforded it on your own, you would have just bought it on your own and let her come move in and she can just even contribute by paying some bills and that. And even then, I heard that, let's say it's your property, your name's on the mortgage, you're the only person on the mortgage. If she can prove that she's been paying bills and contributing for a substantial amount of time, say 1 year, paying gas, water, electric, council tax and that, she's entitled to some of that property if you lot split. I'm not allegedly, even if you're not married, even if you're not married, yeah, these common is it I don't know what they not Commonwealth, but is it common law marriage or some nonsense like that, bro? They're scary, fam. They're scary. So you might need to know what you're getting yourself into. I ain't doing it. Like I say, if you want to go 50-50 with a woman, like, local business and just buy properties and renovate them and sell them, yeah, cool, do that. But don't go hard on 50-50 on a house and that. Because like I was gonna say, this is the point I was gonna make. Let's say you go hard on a mortgage, a woman, you buy a house for 300 grand. The reason why you bought that house for 300 grand with her is because you couldn't afford it on your own. So when you split it down the middle, let's say, best case scenario, let's say you split it down the middle on that, you're not going to be able to buy a house. Will you even be able to buy a flat in that area? If you can't afford to even buy a flat in that area, do you really want to rent a room with some nasty ass fucking housemates and that? You might have to go back to your mum's yard. What if you're not earning? Because just because people have a mortgage, that don't mean you're always going to have a job. They might have cut your hours, or you might be unemployed for a little bit. You see, when you're unemployed or when you're going through a rough patch, that's when the women will turn the pressure up. That's when women will turn the heat up. So yeah, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Don't be like this guy's brethren. Yeah. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay wise.